Hi everyone. So today I just wanted to share my experience of making this app. First time I have made this new application using Android Studio. So I had this studio downloaded some time back, but I had not used it. And I had an idea of an application, of a mental math application where we provide continuous, I think, two-digit number, random two-digit number. I think I can show you the design part. Random two-digit number where users are asked to add and there is a timer that calculates how much time it has taken then to add, and if they answer this correctly, 10 in a row, 10 questions in a row, then they move to the next stage is a this two digit numbers move to the three digit, not three digit but three two digit numbers, and there is also a score of fastest calculation, slowest calculation. Now streak is maintained. So this is in the activity main part, and this is the resource directory. This is the uh, main Java, the language you write code in Java or Kotlin anything. So this is the main code where you everything is written. So this is my code. Yes, main activity code of how this code works. The checking part, the whether the correct answer is filled or not, and if there's a continuous consecutive answer is provided, correct answer is provided, then it moves to the different features code is written. And this I've taken using Gemini. And this is generated code when we, I think this is generated when we build. So some of the problems I faced was that first is when you are using it for the first time, so you need to understand the file structure of these uh, application that you are building. So when you start here with the, suppose that I start here with a new file, I can build a new project. So you know good, when you go to the new project, you are asked to choose. You can choose basic activity, what are different templates there are there. You can choose no activity and move to the next. There you can type the name of your application. What would be the package name? If you have a whatever name you type here, that will be, supposing if I type here something, then that will become my package name. And I can choose the language. It will be Java or Kotlin. I can choose. And this is the minimum development, I think, version. Since my device which I use, mobile device, it is Android 7, so I chose this is should be the minimum version. I can go back starting from. So this is up to the your choice which software version does your application want to support. And after that, these are two key files that I needed to add. First one is the activity, which is the UI of the application, and second is the main activity where the backend of all the code is written, how everything works at the front. And these are the build files, I think, Gradle script. These are the build files. Once you write your code and do, then you run the build, and you can click here and get your APK file. But since I had multiple issues with the code and the how this application working, one issue I faced was that I did not. Uh, I downloaded the APK file. I did the run the build, but once you install it in the application, you need a icon, a launcher, so that you can click and you can enter the app or tell the Android device that this is the icon through which all the code will run. So I had to write that again with the help of Gemini, and after that I had to again clean my project and rebuild the project. Then again you can run the build, and you can again get a APK file. And once you run the APK file, it will show here somewhere. Notification will come, and you can download your project from there. And again, this is all, I think. And yes, this is where your odd codes are there in the Android. These are many features. I think a structure. I think this is a structure for the layout of the application. Okay, build variants and bookmarks. I have not explored everything, but I think this is a resource manager. Okay, the color layout. Okay, yes, this is the main activity of my. So my application does not have anything, I think, very basic features. So there's not too much. I will be exploring and adding more features, and let's see. This is the device manager notification, layout validation, and this evaluator. Once you can download, supposing that you have your code, different like VS Code or GitHub anywhere different. So you can bring that and run this evaluator and see how your application runs. Because earlier I wanted to um, code all this in Python. I had written a very basic script of generating a random number using random module from Python. Very basic script where it asks user to um, provide answer for their two-digit random number. But since I needed more features like a timer to calculate the fastest answer, so I took the help of Gemini, and you can create a new folder. Since I also deleted multiple default folders here because this is the resource folder, and I deleted multiple folders. If you see here, these are folders of layout, values, strings, themes, or XML folders. I had deleted this backup rules, data extraction, all this. So I had to recreate all these folders. And my only suggestion would be that do not delete any default folders that you find in the when you launch a new project. You add your code, um, whatever language you prefer, Java or Kotlin, in here. This would be your code, main activity, your code, and let the all the rest. And also the error part, I had some errors because I had named this my application a different name, and the code that I had written it was a different name. So there was a mismatch regarding that. And I think that would be a list. Still, there are warnings of I think different warnings that I have ignored now. And also when I add more features, because still there is no any I think icon. There is a default icon of Android on my application. I think I've shown you this design. Yes, this is a design, basic design. I can improve it because once I'm using it on my device, I find that the number that comes up it covers 50% of the area, and I'm not able to see the summit. Although that done, which I is there on the summit, that helps. But I think I would want to. But I have got the functionality running, what I wanted exactly, and why I was building this code. So let's see if I add more features, then I can update so or I try to create a new project or a new app idea because I have an app idea because I had created one application in the Gemini build where is a sandbox environment. You can create multiple any application and you can download that zip file and maybe I will see that if I can convert that into uh, Android application. Okay, that's all. Thank you. And if any comment, please um, write the feedback, and I will be uploading that APK file in the description.